Hi, my name is Lily Patrascu, and I'm the founder of Brand for Speakers and a book publisher. And I'm here with Harry Sardinas, a public speaking coach and founder of Speakers Are Leaders. And now we are talking about how to choose the right title for your book. Now, let's see how we're going to do it. To choose the right title for your book, you have to come up with a title that has either an end result in it, or it's a statement about yourself that could be an inspirational statement. For example, many of my authors have chosen titles such as Born to Stand Out, Not to Fit In, or Dare to Be Imperfect, or Reinvent Yourself. It's like a call to action for the audience, and in a way it's a call to action that the author feels identified with as well. And what I really like about Dare to Be Imperfect is that so many of us, including myself, have been procrastinating for years because of the fear of being judged and criticized. And I think that's one of the main reasons why a lot of entrepreneurs don't start writing a book, don't publish a book, and may never fulfill their full potential as a result, because they don't publish a book and then they are not spreading their message to more people.
But also it's particularly interesting that this title, Dare to Be Imperfect, is actually from the author. It has a condition, right? It has a cerebral palsy. So I think that the message is also aligned with the person, have something to be with the life of the person and what the person can represent. So do you think in this, how to write the book in 90 days, and we're talking about how to get the right title, we also have to see the person as well, and that message has to resonate with the person and then project the end result. How about One Life, One List? How about Checkmate to Cancer? How about all those titles that you have created for people? What have you studied them and find this quality that actually created a message that they can expand?
Good question. So there are several ways to create good titles, but the titles that I specialize in are titles that could be turned into a brand. They could be turned into the name of your company.
Why is it important that a title becomes a brand?
Good question. So that way, it's like your everything becomes your one thing, and your one thing becomes your everything. And that is how you also are able to then name that same title for your book. You name that the title of your workshop, the title of your preview, the title of your one-to-one coaching, the title of your TEDx talk.
So what you mean is that if you turn the title into a brand, that means there is no book anymore, it's a business, right?
Yes, so it's almost like the book becomes a business in a box, and this is the most important thing about how I help entrepreneurs to create these kind of book titles, because I'm not really just a book publisher, I'm not just a personal branding coach, it's almost like a marketing person, a marketeer, and what I do is I look at how can you add something in your business that you could leverage in so many different ways so you can attract the most business, so you can attract more clients, so that you can get exactly the objective that you're looking for, whether it's meeting celebrities, whether it's dining with politicians, whether it's getting ahead in your political career, whether it's making a bigger impact, whether it's raising money for your business, whether it's raising money for charities or whatever it is. How can you get that, and how can you get so much more than you expected with a book? That is the key thing.
And the title of your book can become the title of your business?
The title of your book can become the title of your business.
The name of your business?
And in fact, it is encouraged, because that way...
How about if the other way, if I have a name of the business, they can become the name of my title? Or that depends on what name this business have, because if this business have a name that could be a message, it can be leveraged in the book. But if the business, it has a name that it's not a message, it's no point to put the title of that business on the book, because it won't reflect that brand, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's more common to have it the other way around, to have basically...
People can always rename the company, right?
Yeah, you can always rename the company, but what's important is to have a title that can be used as the name of your company, as the name of your TEDx talk and everything. And that's because you're only working once and then you're leveraging forever. And also you're enhancing brand recognition. Because for example, let's say that the name of your company is Speedo Limited, and then you call the name of your book something else. What happens is that you have different brands, right? So every single thing, including your book, becomes a brand. And the more brands you have to develop, the more money you have to put in terms of maybe having, a Facebook page for that. And then you have, for each brand, you might need to have a Facebook page, a LinkedIn page, and so on. So really, if you have so many different brands, you are investing a lot of money. And if you are able to condense that into one brand and then have it like an umbrella for sub-brands in a way, then it's easier for you to have your brand recognized. So for example, we have Speakers Are Leaders, that is the book, Speakers Are Leaders, the TEDx talk, Speakers Are Leaders workshop, Speakers Are Leaders awards, where we recognize extraordinary people that are creating extraordinary impact around the world, and they're making great progress in terms of their community and great progress in terms of impacting the world in so many different ways. So we are using the Speakers Are Leaders brand for everything, and that way we maintain that consistency and we have the memorability as well. So you can see Harry, for example, he's wearing purple and gold, and these are exactly the kind of colors that we also use for his book, and we use those exact colors for his business, and we use that for his workshops, for everything.
Okay, can you mention briefly every single titles and brand that you have created for people? Like for example, we have Dare to be Imperfect, we have Born to Stand Out, Not to Fit In, we have One Life, One List, Reinvent Yourself,
Checkmate to Cancer,
Checkmate to Cancer,
Glow from the Inside Out, Speakers Are Leaders. So we have a lot of brands that we have created, and
for people,
for entrepreneurs. And I think that was really amazing is that I never expected to actually become an actress or to dine with celebrities or to speak around the world, or never expected any of that.
Okay, and that's fantastic. So that's all for now, and see you in our next chapter, How to Write the Book in 90 Days.